Just got done watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms fourth episode. We only got two more episodes left for the season, and man, I want to tell you, man, this is by far this show's best episode. This episode was awesome. Uh, just to take a step back before I dive into the episode here, I truly love everything that they're doing with the show. I really do. I love the dialogue. Um, I love the character development. I love the characters. I love what they're doing with the characters. The only thing, of course, I wouldn't say I love is, of course, the runtime, and I think that most people who watch this show would agree with that, right? These episodes are just a little too short, just over 30 minutes to most of them. I believe the longest episode runs 42 minutes, which was the first episode of the season. So every episode from there on out is only about 30 minutes, 31, 32, 35, 37. But I love everything about this show. This was such a brilliant idea to bring these characters to life, to bring this book to life, these book series, and it's been it's truly the best thing they've done. I honestly like it better than House of the Dragons. I look, and I like House of the Dragons. House of the Dragons is awesome. You got the dragons, you got the whole spectacle of it all. I really enjoyed it, and it was a great addition to Game of Thrones, and it was a great idea for them to do that. But the people that they have working on this show, Night of the Seven Kingdoms, just have truly embodied what made Game of Thrones the best. And that's the characters. And that's the characters, focusing on the characters, little things with the characters, little moments with the characters. Uh, House of the Dragon seems to be just everything it's all straight conflict. It's a spectacle. That's what it is. It has dragons. I get it, and that's kind of what Game of Thrones turned into, especially as the show went on those last couple seasons. But up until season five, past season five, um, I would say season six on, it changed a little bit, tonally and everything else. It's a little bit more spectacle, but one through five was just the best, and it was just the little moments, the little conversations, the little conflicts, the little petty things. It's just little different things that all come into the story, and they have done an amazing job with this show. And I wish I can't wait for more. I can't wait till next week. I can't wait till the season finale. And from here's another thing that they're breaking a trend of too, which I absolutely love. They're bringing it back. This show will be released year to year. Okay, so we're not gonna have to wait 2 years to get another season. We're gonna get another season next year. All right, but let's get to this episode. So this episode, there's so much at stake in this episode, and for those who have seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dunk is in a real tough situation, and how does he get out of this situation? Well, due to him being a knight, he's gonna have to go into a trial by combat, and this trial by combat is gonna consist of 7v7. And you got princes, you got you got squires, you got some of the best knights in the world, all in this particular duel 7v7, and I can't wait for it. And this episode really built up the intensity for what is inevitable. For those who know the story, know exactly where this is going, and the way that they have built it up. The world building has been really magnificent in this show. And it's just like I said, they're in one location. They're just at this tourney, and they just done a great job just keep it simple, and you're just enjoying the little moments in this little camp and in this tournament going on and meeting these different characters. And then now Dunk is, of course, put in a situation where he's going to have to really make some friends. That's one thing he hasn't done, is make friends. Well, he needs people that he's going to have fight with him. He needs to pick seven. And the stipulation is, if you don't pick seven, guess what? You're going to have to, just admit that you're guilty to your crimes, And then, of course, what is his crime? His crime is striking a prince. What is a crime? What is the punishment for striking a prince? Well, they said last person that did got his hand cut off. So, you think about that. You want your hand cut off? Or you go out there and make some damn friends, man, so we can win the fight. But this really builds up the intensity. Now we of course didn't get the Battle 7, but we are going to probably get it next week. I'm assuming based on the preview, or they might save it for the season finale. You know how Game of Thrones is. The way they like to do things, and this show is kind of following that Game of Thrones formula. They'll probably something very climactic happens. You see the episode right before last, and then of course the last episode is really to set up for what's to come. Now, the ending of this particular episode was just a straight kiss, just a beautiful kiss to all of us Game of Thrones fans and the fans of Westeros, and what they did, and just to spoil a little bit, for those who haven't seen it, I'm going to spoil some things here. So when it comes down to it, Dunk needs one more. All right, who is his seventh person? And he gives this great speech, to all the lords in Westeros, and he's just like, there is not a knight among you? Is there not? And all of a sudden you see the gates open, and it comes Baelor Breakspear. He comes through, and he said, I will fight for Sir Duncan the Tall. Oh, come on. Then you hear, bah, 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 bah. Then the Game of Thrones theme music plays. It is just, absolute cinema. And I loved just that 15 seconds, whatever it was, man. I just loved every minute. I probably brought a damn tear to my eye. I can't even lie. But man, what a great episode. And I can't wait for next week's episode. It's going to be freaking awesome. But what did you guys think of this episode down below? For those who have seen it, what did you think? What do you think of the show in a whole? Let me hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you guys. I want to hear what you guys think down below. Engage. Let's talk about it. But this was a great episode, and this has been a great season. I can't wait for more. Something that's got me thinking, this is just me spitballing, and just thinking right off the top of my head here. What if they decide next season, because how successful this season has been, right? I think most fans could agree that we really enjoy this. What if they decide next season they'll go back to it, make a little episodes a little bit longer, I'll be satisfied with 45-minute episodes. Give us 50. Give us 45 minutes. Give us cable television episode. 42 minutes or something like that? Please. But no, maybe. What if they do? Who knows? But drop your comments down below, and also hit that subscribe button and subscribe for more Real Rumble. But until next time, guys, I'm out.